feel. Alright, so I can see my stream. I don't know if you can. I got my fan. I got my trusty coffee here. Yeah, so I don't know if you can see it, but if you can see it, say something right now, please, so just so I know it's happening. Let me check my stream out in York. If you got any questions, Raj, ask me. If you have any suggestions, stream out in York. If you got any questions, Raj, ask me. If you have any suggestions, stream out in. Alright, so I'm gonna jump to this frame. But the thing about this game is basically like Assassin's Creed, so you got multiple questions you can answer and stuff like that. And the way you answer stuff is depending on the situation you're in. So I got my trusty Vasco.
Captain Alex, robot. Protocol, I will accept any and all items.
So I'm going to give him a weapon. What weapon should I give my Mandem? So I want to give him this gun here. And for the love of me, I don't even know what weapon or what ammo criteria it comes under. But he has my weapon now. Ammo is 7.77 M. Alright. Let me drop him up.
While I am programmed for, I will happily carry whatever you need.
Yes, Habibi. You would do such thing, yeah? Compared to equipped inventory, equip. Is that for me to equip? Or is that for him to equip? I don't even know. But I'm gonna give him some of those 775 cases. I'm gonna give him, just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna give him 11. Just so my Mandem has some sort of weapon on him.
You gotta be kidding me. The Frontier has a new captain? You working with Barrett, or did you pry the ship keys out of his cold, dead hands?
Alright, so I'm with the Constellation. You need to stop attacking our ship. That's right, I killed Barrett, so tell your pirate friends to back off. Attack, so enough talk, and I have places to be. What's your problem with Barrett?
You walking away from me? Kill them!
Oh crap. Actually, let's go back into this mode again. Alright, so because I wasn't meant to do that option and I don't want that to affect my future gameplay, I don't really want to kill Brogan. Alright, okay, so an update, okay, so basically I'm this character, so I made a character called Alex Alejandro, and Alex Alejandro is basically a bounty hunter which turned miner. So in the start of the game, he was in a mine shaft, and basically he found an artifact, and he had some people with him at that time. He had a person called Hela, which is a guy basically, and he basically is like an antagonist, let's say. supporting the main character, and then we had a supervisor, Lynn. Supervisor Lynn gave me the orders to go find an item in the mine shaft, and I found a thing called the artifact. As soon as you touch the artifact, I got a vision, and basically we call the guy. So basically, the guy basically passed out. So Alex passed out, and we met a guy called Barrett. Barrett is basically a person who works with a company called the Constellation. But basically, they're like a exploration team, and there's 10 of them, including myself now. And basically, my job role now is to survive from a bounty hunter, which is chasing Barrett. But Barrett is currently with Lynn, because that's what he promised Lynn, saying that I have to go in his place so that I can deliver the artifact to the Constellation. So now I'm hunting the Crimson pirates, and I'm going to be talking to Brogan here. So that's the game so far, and the game is so amazing. Just give me a second. Let me just go on my YouTube channel just so I can see the stream. So if I get any comments from somebody else. Alright, cool. Alright, so I'm gonna pick up all these items here. Oh, before I go, let me take this.
Barrett and the Crimson Fleet have something of a... Do you require assistance with your items?
So let me give him some items really quick. So I'm gonna give him this iron weapon, and so he has a weapon now. So I'm gonna drop him some ammo just for the sake of
I am
shooting.
relieved you have given up on carrying everything yourself.
That's too funny, man. Well, he has the ammo. Oh, not anymore. What the hell?
How may I be of service?
It's better if I explain it to you in person. But let me drop him some ammo really quickly. So back, Vasco. So he has the ammo and he has the gun. All right, that's cool. So Vasco is a robot that I've been given to by Barrett. So now I need to escape these pirates now.
You gotta be kidding me. The Frontier has a new captain? You working with Barrett, or did you pry the ship keys out of his cold, dead hands?
Alright, okay, so I'm with the Constellation. You need to stop attacking our ship. That's right, I killed Barrett, so tell your pirate friends to back off. And then the option is to attack. So I don't want to attack the geezer. So because in the future I might need Brogan. He might be a future character that I might be intertwined with. So I really don't want to kill him. Plus he has a cool kind of character basically. And then there's another option called what's your problem, Barrett, anyways. So let's say what's your problem.
We don't have
Barrett?
a problem with Barrett. We want that ship, the Frontier. If you're the captain of it now, that means we're after you.
So I say let's light him. Let's say I killed Barrett.
Oh no, you see, we weren't really after Barrett. We're after that ship. Every Crimson Fleet rook hears about the Frontier. That Constellation keeps treasure hidden in the cargo bays. The loot from 100 planets.
That statement is partially correct. The Frontier has been to many planets and moons, but the only things held in the cargo bays are spare parts, dust, desiccated food particles, and a variety of species of ant.
Hey yo, why
I
is this
don't
guy
care
snitching
what
for,
kind of
bro?
lies Barrett programmed
Shut
that
up,
robot to
Vasco.
say. We're taking that ship.
Bro is like snitching on me hardcore.
You're not talking us out of this score.
Alright, so to persuade a person, you need to make a successful choice. Choices can range from kind words to distraction to threats. Each choice has a difficulty. The higher the difficulty, the greater chance the choice fails, but the more points you earn when you succeed. You have limited numbers of choices you can make, but you can never fail if your last choice succeeded. Alright, so each choice has a difficulty, so I think it might have a rating. So the higher the difficulty, the greater chance the choice fails. So I really don't understand this, but let's give this a go and let's figure it out as we play. We'll get more of these in the future anyway. Okay, what options do we have? You have it wrong. Constellation is an explorers group. They aren't a treasure hunter. Hey, if you want to trade ships, that sounds good to me. The frontier creaks when it turns anyways. This is a joke, right? You're going to fight me? I just made a patch to the entire crew. You really want to try your luck against me? So I killed like 3 of his ships before this conversation happened, and I killed like dozens of his men. So let's bluff first, and let's trade our ships and see what we can do.
You willing to give up the ship? Just like that? Can't believe this. There isn't any treasure? We've been trailing that old Constellation ship for nothing? Get out of here. Take your robot and your ship and get out of here. I see you all again, you're dead.
We should now be free to travel to Constellation's headquarters without
Thank God we don't have to fight Brogan. Because Brogan is a boss now.
Don't come back.
Captain letting you go? I would have shot you. Can't believe after...
Right, let's turn the game music down because it's too loud. Although I love this soundtrack, it's just too
All
distracting.
this we get nothing.
Right, okay, so the ship is down there, but I can fast travel to the ship, so...
We see you again. You're dead.
So I can't travel because I'm carrying
We
too
need
much
to
stuff.
reach the Alpha. There is room in my storage hold for further items.
So what I'll do is, I'm gonna go to my inventory because I'm carrying too much stuff on me and preventing me from traveling. So what I'll do is, I'll trade that, I'll trade the board game with him. Ammos I'll keep on me. That can go... so I'll mine this in the mine shaft, so it's beryllium. So I'll transfer that to him anyways. So alright, let's see if it gives me the option to travel now.
We should be free. May I take some things?
Yes, you can. Where is my friends? I don't understand what you're saying, mate. Sorry. I'm going to transfer all of this because I really don't care about this. Oh, let's not transfer our items like that. Let's
I
trade
am
on this
ready
one.
to commence a trade.
Ammo, apparel, helmets, packs. Yeah, I still got bare stuff in my inventory that I need to get rid of. Well, that can go. I don't really need the mining shit anyways, because I'm not going to be mining anytime soon. Oh, what can we send to him? Alright. Hopefully that should be enough items. I know you're Danny, but alright, yes, I can fast travel to my ship. Boys, let's go.
Captain Alex. To reach the lodge, we must jump to the planet Jemison in the Alpha Centauri system, and then land in the city of New Atlantis. Do not worry, this will all become second nature before too long.
Alright, let's take off. Danny, I would shut up if I were you, bro. Talking too much nonsense you are right now. That's Crete. We just came from Crete. Oh, okay. So I need to power up this thing. So I'm gonna turn my ballistics off, and I'm gonna put everything on the grab. Right, am I here again? Oh, yes, I can. Alright, cool. So New Atlantis is
Starship
somewhere...
Frontier, this is United Colony Security. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
Let's slow down.
Scan complete. No contraband detected. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
That game is... Oh shit, I hit a missile by accident. Crap. New Atlantis. Oh, there we go. Alright, we're going to New Atlantis, guys. This is gonna be so sick. Danny is trolling, bro. Danny's like being a fucktard right now, bro. Like, where did they store my shit at? 'Cause I don't know where I put this shit. I think we'll learn how to do research as we progress through the game, so I'm not really fussed about this. Oh, shut up, Danny. You're dead above, okay? Bullshitter, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you? This is what we'll do, yeah. Boom, boom. Okay. Let's close the hatch. I don't know where my storage system is because I just want to dump all my shit somewhere. Okay, let's go to New Atlantis. Oh, there's Mr. Vasco. Yo, Vasco.
Captain, Constellation will be waiting for you at the lodge.
Alright, whatever. Okay, so where is my shit at where I can just drop my... You're not fucking out of your shit anyways.
Hey, Bosco! What, no Barrett? Let me guess. Protocol Indigo again?
How do you know about Protocol Indigo?
And he's your new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship, and you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo.
Oh, let's see what ships
I'm
they have
sure
for
you can
sale.
find something you like.
So we got the Rambler. How much is this? 57,000 credits, bro. What the hell, man? It looks sick though. Don't get me wrong. It looks nice. Looks like a penis at an angle. Then we got the Galileo. Quite expensive, 132,000. We got the Kife. It's basically like the Frontier, but a bit more weird, you know what I'm saying? And then we got the Shieldbreaker. Now that is a beauty right there, bro. Like, that is huge.
The Trade Authority runs a vending kiosk next to my booth. It's just off to the side, near the ramp. Besides that, Jemison Mercantile is your closest shop if you're looking for a bit of everything. That's further in, past the security checkpoint.
Okay, and where can I go if I need more food?
I would try
Alright.
the viewport. It'll be on your left once you get into the plaza.
Okay, dokie. So let's see what we can modify
Sure,
on our ship.
have at it.
This is the Frontier. This is the home ship. So, what can I do to improve it? Ship allows you to fully design and modify and paint your ship. The floor gauge to the right tells you where the new module will appear. When the floor gauge is at 0, for example, new modules will be placed in the center mass of the ship. Building new ship modules will cost credits, and deleting them will give you credits back. The ship builder will keep a running total of this process. Transaction at the end, there is a flight check that will give you a warning or errors if your design is invalid for a new user. So I can maximum carry 2 mandoms, including myself and Vasco. So Vasco is the almighty, what do you call him, yeah? So what can we add? So we can add a reactor. So this means a bit more power to our systems, but they are very costly though. We've got shields, we've got structural, so weapons. Cargo. Cockpit. So we've got 3 types of designs for cockpits. Dockers. Okay, not really fussed about dockers at the moment. Engine, fuel tank, gears, grav drives, hubs. So I've got 3,000. So I might need to consider expanding the ship somehow, yeah? Okay, let's cancel this. Alright. So what I need to do is, if I go inside, and if I go to add modules, and if I go to not dockers, we need to go get some hats. So I need something that I can add, something that adds a bit more players or whatever. It's a bit. So what is this? This is a stellar reactor. Is there any ways that I can... Yeah, it's very bugged, Danny. Structural. What do these do, anyways? Oh, okay, so if I back out this, yeah, what is this? So this is a stellar reactor. If I do this to a side, I might be able to add some cargo grids. So 10, yeah. So what are they called? So 30 cargo. Add that. What the fuck happened here, bro? I lost something. Oh, there it is. add a module where I can have one extra person. Yeah, it's gonna move my engines to the back. Do we have enough? All items will be moved to a cargo hold. These are only good ship. Okay, whatever. Fuck it. Let's go. That's my new ship, boys. It looks like a fucking dick. Alright.
Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
Okay, did they do the upgrade that I needed? Alright, so they added, so I can have four employees now. Oh wait, sorry, it's the wrong entrance though, but yeah. So they added 4 employees to my ship. More hubs now, and there's a hub upstairs that I can go up to. Yep, boy. So more shit in my ship now. Let's go to the new Atlantis.
I can assure you this unprovoked attack on a United Colonies research facility will not go unanswered. We'll get you settled into your new assignments as soon as possible. For you, Bobby, that includes...
Let's see if we can get some more.
See that scientist?
Pardon me.
This place always surprises me.
Whatever it is, it can't be that bad, right?
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Okay.
So running makes you go tired.
I know you're tired. Hi. How you doing?
So I'm going to the Master Strait.
The lodge is here in the city. We shouldn't... The water is quite aesthetically pleasing, or so Barrett has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
Wait, can we upgrade any of our skills at the moment? So no, I need to get one thing here. It's called security. There we go. There we go. So then I can level up my pick locking skills. That helps me get better loot.
We may be in a United Colonies city, but Constellation is an entirely neutral entity, and always has been. Here we are,
What's
the
up,
lodge.
bitches? I'm home.
The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us.
Oh, Shaquille! Oh no, this better not be a
Captain
fake,
Alex,
fake account.
everyone will be in the library,
This is probably
just
a fake
inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you.
We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to...
1 second.
our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
Right, so it doesn't matter, I have your artifact, who are you? Why don't we start with you telling me what the constellation is? Alright, should we act dumb and ask who she is? Get some little bit of information before we give her the answers? I say we act a bit dumb.
Sarah Morgan, Chair of Constellation. That means anything you discussed with Barrett is my business. Now, if you would please answer my question.
Alright, and let's ask another stupid question.
Very well. This is a private organization dedicated to exploration. Space primarily, but also anomalies throughout the settled systems. It's inherently dangerous work, so if one of our own doesn't show up as planned, then we tend to have questions. Speaking of which, where is Barrett? I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Yeah, One
Thank
Piece
you,
is actually
Mateo.
nice, Danny.
Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything? We think it's anyone else who pulls one out of the rock for the first time. Why? We're not sure yet. So if you wouldn't mind adding another data point.
Alright, so I saw bright lights and music.
Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
There. Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Katri, if you expect us to believe in fairy tales...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But, gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only two of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's sparking between them, no manufactured material in the systems can do that. None of them. This proves
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Godfrey?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting. Now, would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
Alright, this is all little much. I need some time to clear my head. How much do you know about the artifact, or what are they? You want me in the constellation? What does that mean? What's expected? Alright, I think that's the best question.
We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment, just like the rest of us.
Okay, so let's ask about how much they know about the artifact, just so we get a rough idea about the artifact.
Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal, another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now.
Alright, and let's say, alright, I'm in.
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
Before I go talk to her, let's go talk to the other members of the society, yeah? So, let's go talk to this guy because he
Ask
is...
if you've got questions.
Yes,
Speak up if you have ideas. We're all here for the same reason.
Yes, I have a perfect
Are you
idea.
doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else. You matter too. You've done something really significant bringing that artifact here. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us.
That's nice of you, bro. Okay, so the plan is here. The idea I have is, so basically, we have like an oil tank here, and we put some sort of boosters in it, and let's call it a rocket, and we just send ourselves to space. Does that sound like a plan? I don't know, bro. Like, yeah, I think that's a plan, though.
Well, there was some overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious relics from human history. I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to a greedy corporation. So I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walter. Turned out he owned the corporation. After a long talk, we realized we had a lot in common, and I was invited to join Constellation.
Bro, you guys have so many time in your hands, bro. Like, making fake accounts, bro. Get a life or something.
Walter, I hope I'm not overstepping here, but...
I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise. Both you and Barrett saw something. I don't think that's a coincidence. Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words divine revelation, but, you know, if the label fits.
It has been determined that for the long-term health of our relationship, that I am better off here, rather than simply making things worse at home.
Okay then. I guess if you're both okay with it.
Okay, that's alright. Maybe you weren't supposed to. Maybe it'll make sense later. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need more data, which means more artifacts.
Second one was on Kazal, buried, the same as the one you found.
But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight. Can you imagine? Potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust.
Alright, thank you, bro.
Take care of yourself.
Alright, let's go talk to this guy, Walter. We
Well,
found him.
I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line.
Okay, if that was an apology, you can do better. You don't even know me. Alright, I'll just say I can be called.
Still doesn't excuse it. My frustrations lie more with Barrett. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard.
That's nice of you.
By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need. We're most well known for ship manufacture. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud Eklund. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days. Up until very recently, I'd likely have dismissed it as, I don't know, hallucinations. But now, I'm not sure what to think. I don't suppose you have a history of this sort of thing. Do you? Yes, I imagined as much. Barrett expressed something similar, in his own unique way. I'm no scientist. I leave that to the likes of Barrett and young Noel there. But I think we can all agree there's something unusual going on here. Frankly, this is the most exciting thing that's happened in years. Me? Why, I'm the wallet. Someone has to fund all this, and all my success in business doesn't mean much if I can't put it to good use. I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, or the smarts of young Mateo, but I can make sure that they have the resources they need. And, as you've now seen, those resources aren't being wasted. We're onto something big here. Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up. Stroud Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time to devote to more esoteric pursuits. For years, I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder, Sebastian Banks. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now I call the Lodge home as much as anywhere else. Until next time.
There's 2 more members of it, right?
I know everyone's excited by the artifacts, but we need to be as objective as possible and be aware of possible negative effects.
Very funny.
That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us. Well, Constellation's been around forever, more than 50 years now. But we only became aware of the artifacts recently. Barrett discovered the first one about 2 years ago, right under our noses. And he was the one who got this all in motion. It's a shame he isn't here to see this. Oh, right, that. If we're approaching this rationally, I suppose we'd call them visual and auditory hallucinations. What you perceived as lights and music could be overloaded neural input, your brain's attempt to make sense of something, an energy surge, some other phenomenon. He did. At the time, well, it's Barrett. We weren't sure if he was kidding around. Clearly, he wasn't. Unfortunately, that's what a lot of people report in these situations. I'm not saying you didn't really see anything, just that it's really hard to determine after the fact. That's okay. Now that this has happened to both you and Barrett, we can know to maybe expect it in the future. Be a little more prepared. We're all in this together now, right? Of course. There's plenty of planets out there that no one has ever set foot on, and everything we learn about them is valuable. We have a board where we post anything specific we're looking for. A type of alien flora or fauna, or a planet with a specific quality, like if it's primed to have life but doesn't yet. Oh gosh, no, I mean that's flattering, but really, we're making this up as we go. Until you arrived, we only had the 2, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much we don't know, and that means a lot of work ahead of us.
Oh, okay, hang on. This is so long. Let me know how I can help you learn more.
Well, right now nothing's off the table. Metallurgical analysis, chemical composition. I'm looking at everything. One thing I'm really trying to improve is my overall database of xenobiology. I don't know if it will help in this case, but the more we know about, well, everything, the better off we are, right? Speaking of, if you're going to be out there looking for more artifacts, you're bound to come across some interesting specimens. Anything organic, I'd be happy to take it off your hands. I can't be certain that they will, but more data points are always a good thing. I don't want to rule out anything that could provide a breakthrough. And if it sweetens the deal, I can pay. Pretty well, too. Walter's pockets may not be bottomless, but they are pretty deep. Great, let's see what you have.
Oh, shoot.
Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour.
I'm listening.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
laughing my ass off. I just stole that shit.
I am at your service, Captain.
Is anything to rob here? I'm robbing all of this shit, bro. You guys get robbed, bro. Yeah, I'm robbing that planet. I'll take that. I'll take all of this. What the hell, bro? This is like a hotel. Alright, let's go talk to that woman.
Hey. So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else? We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising. Jumping to anthropology on me already? Oh, well, good. We all need our own reasons to be out there. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
I don't know if I don't know if I want to ask this question because it can come as rude, but I think I should ask it anyway.
You mean besides the ship, the robot, and a place to stay all rent-free? We do have some funds we can disperse from time to time. Not to mention, I think we can get you a proper suit.
Oh, you literally
We're
stole the suit.
explorers. We keep a lot of equipment on hand for that purpose. So the more you work with us, the more we can share what we have. We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
Understood, man.
Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we? We need to talk to John Tuala in Mast. Ask whatever you'd like. My parents considered themselves to be enlightened, but their lives were so busy they rarely pursued their beliefs. By the time I was old enough to start questioning these things, the idea of following any organized religion was almost an afterthought. It's not that I don't want to believe in anything, it's that My scientific mind is often at odds with my spiritual center. Having been out there, in the starfield, seeing all those magnificent wonders with my own eyes, I need answers, not religious theory. I'm sorry if that disappoints you, but don't worry. While we're on this journey together, I fully intend to respect your religious beliefs. Talk to you later.
Good day, ma'am. Swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities.
Sergeant Yumi's looking for reliable people to help the Guard. Contact him if you're interested. Hey there.
Sarah, another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship? United Colonies Volunteer Fleet. Independent captains enlist, get to use their own ships, and the UC provides them with sustained work and credits. And put in your time, and you're guaranteed UC citizenship and everything that comes with it. Discounts on UC goods and medical services, chance to own a place in New Atlantis. Only way a foreign captain could even dream of seeing those sorts of benefits. So, you want in? Excellent. Just need to do a little paperwork. An orientation on the UC, and knock out an exam, and a probationary mission. We need to know you'll be able to hack it out there after all. Do well. You'll be out there keeping the peace in no time.
Don't forget, John. I need him back after you wrap him in that fancy get-up of yours.
No worries, Sarah. I'm not forgetting about you or our little business afterwards. Promise. First things first, head down to the orientation hall. Get signed up at the registration terminal.
What can I help you with?
System will walk you through the rest. Oh, and if
Until
you got a
later.
bounty, well, you're gonna have to make things right with the... What can I do for you, applicant? Right. Got so wound up bringing you on board, I almost forgot.
Oh, I haven't. Come on, John. Let's hear it, before you try to convince him to join the Marines.
All right. Here's what I've got. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moira. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system. Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me. Oh, he goes way back. Think he was recruit number 81 or something. You kidding? Lowest posting request rate in the whole fleet. Only thing there the UC cares about is Mars. And no one wants to go to Mars. They want to get off Mars. What? Nah. Sol system is as quiet as a coffin. It'll be fine.
That means it's not going to be fine.
I'm sure you two can handle it. Sol system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moira will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols. Yeah, bring a coloring book. You get so used to seeing red, you'll forget what blues and greens look like. You'll have to ask him, but Vanguard volunteers have retrieval rights if they get into a scrap. Wouldn't be surprised if he found it off of a pirate or something like that. It's definitely a lifestyle, burning helium out there, seeing where the stars take you. The process starts with registration down in the orientation hall. Or did you have a question? Sure thing. What do you want to know? Just hop into the elevator. You want the button for Vanguard Orientation Hall. Register yourself at the terminals in the lobby and the exam system will get you to where you need to go. Vanguard work is as needed. When we've got jobs, we'll make them available to you. But the work itself, well, it runs the gamut. Sometimes you might be hunting down hostile ships on behalf of the UC Navy, or you might be called up to help the Science Division clean up some invasive species. Hell, we've even been asked to help take on the occasional terramorph. And sometimes we just need cargo support. Not every job's glamorous. The Vanguard only gets called in for the ones where there's a chance of seeing action. Wherever the UC needs us, the Vanguard is there. For the exam, we'll be putting you through a combat flight simulation. Let us see your piloting skills, evaluate how you behave under pressure, all without any risk of you inadvertently getting blown out an airlock. For the probationary mission, though, we'll be sending you...
Yeah, I'll end the live stream, guys, alright? I'm just gonna play this game solo.